Exactly. Am I a video back?
Nope.
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 I love technology. It's gonna work. It's gonna work, right? It's gonna be awesome.
There you go.
See me now?
I do.
Okay, awesome. How have you been? I haven't seen you in like a month.
Been busy. I missed the last lab. Was actually out of town and just been kind of busy. It's been a busy year. I can tell you that. And I don't know, lots of new projects and works of all different kinds. I have my reading glasses on. Do I need them? Yeah, it's better with them.
You're cutting in and out.
So,
Am I cutting in and out for you? Am I cutting in and out for you? Hey, because you're cutting it. I don't know what's the matter. Technology is wonderful when it works.
So are you still liking Blab?
To a point. There are things that I can't do I want to do. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do a lot of 3D models, and I can't do that with them. But is also they launched their new app a month ago, or their new update a month ago. And
who?
Say that again.
I didn't hear who launched their new app. All that you said?
Adam, all that. They launched their app right before Christmas.
Yeah, okay.
And sorry, people talking to me. Adam with Augmented launched their release of their new app right before Christmas. So it's much mainstream. You don't have to push all the buttons to get where you want to go, but they're still updating all the teacher content and all that as well. So I'm working
Is there
on that.
anybody else here tonight?
So far it's just me and you. And I've sent it out to everybody.
It's only at the top, Katie.
Say that again.
It's lonely at the top, Katie Ann. It's lonely at the top, Katie Ann.
Yes, it's just me and you. Oh, I lost you.
What part?
I love Blab. It's losing signal. Maybe I should get closer. Are you there? Oh, Amber's trying to get in. Hang on. Let me see if I can't get Amber in. Won't let her in, but she can hear me. I wonder if there's something wrong with Blab itself. I'm going to move closer.
Says there.
Okay, we'll see if that helps.
So in the next couple of days, I purchased a domain, and I'm going to be launching a link to my my website.
What is your domain?
I was hoping I could.
What is your domain?
And you know what? I was looking at some Google things today. This is a total coincidence, but the domain is called AR for Learning.
Oh!
And I purchased them. Total total coincidence. And I'm also buying another one I've made called AR for Teaching.
AR for teaching.
And those will be resolving to my this website that I've used to host content. But I also have some like showcase stuff on there too, and I'll be able to share that with the group in a couple of days. I bought my domains through Google, and they're kind of a pain in the butt, frankly.
Yeah, I have never purchased mine from Google. I purchased mine for GoDaddy, and
GoDaddy's
they seem to work okay.
Twice the money.
I didn't spend very much. I spent like $10 for one domain. I bought two.
How much for a domain? One? About $25, right?
No, about 15, and I bought two.
Well, their price models changed. So anyway, Google's was $12 for a domain for a year. Here comes a bunch of people.
Are you still there?
I am, but there's no. You're like you're a minstrel. Your face is totally black.
For me, it's your icon, and Amber's black. I see that she's here, but she's black for me.
I think it's the light. You moved out from underneath your light.
I kind of get closer so I can be to the Wi-Fi. Can you see me now?
Yeah, it's good enough. I know what you look like. I could pick you out in an airport.
Yeah, I actually had people this past weekend pick me out from the airport. I was waiting for my flight to Houston to go to Wichita, and they were like, "Oh, we know you." I'm like, totally confused, and they're like, "You're Katie Ann." I'm like, "And how do you know that?" And I'm like, "We went to FETC and we follow you, but we didn't go to your session, but it was awesome that we follow you and you're here." And I talked with them for about 30 minutes. Are you still there? I lost Doug. Let's see. Amber is so confused and she had to download Firefox to Mac. Am I the only one here? Hello? I cannot hear you or see you, Amber. Epic fail. No kidding. It's January 20th. It's a huge epic fail. It could go down in history as a fail for a lot of things. And I lost Doug. And I lost everybody. Woohoo! Yay for Katie Ann. Hopefully we can get a couple people back. I hope. Well, I went to FETC. They presented on January 5th, which was Friday, on augmented reality in the classroom. I did a workshop. It was a 2-hour workshop, and I presented on several ways you can use augmented reality in education. Amber, are you there? I do not hear you. Do I need to turn my volumes all the way up? It's January 20th. It's like oh, I lost everybody. Woohoo! Blah. the best of Blab today. Well, I went to FETC, which is in Florida, a Future Education Technology Conference of 2016. I presented 2 workshops on the 15th hours on augmented reality and education and 2 hours on STEM projects with no classroom budget. I showed teachers how I use augmented reality in education from the coloring pages all the way through the 3D images to the 360s. And by the way, the 360s are amazing for teachers. They just get blown away by them. And I gave examples of how to use them in the classroom. And there's Amber again, so we'll see if she can join us. She was at FETC with me. Not at my session, but she was throughout the different sessions. Oh, and we lost her. I wonder if... Oh, back and forth, back and forth. Hello, Amber, are you there? Brian is still there. Woohoo! Hi, Brian. Long time no see. Oh, and I lost Amber. I wonder if it's my Chromebook. I am retiring my Chromebook. I got a Surface Pro, and I will be using that after today. My Surface Pro came yesterday. My keyboard shipped separately, so I would hopefully after today be using my Surface Pro to do all my webinars and our blabs. Amber keeps getting a message saying, I keep getting a message that says something about sharing devices. I don't see that option. I just see accept or not accept, so I'm not for sure what you see on your end. I get like a green check mark or a red X. And I'm a distance. Oh, Amber! Woohoo! We gotcha!
Holy moly, that was difficult.
Welcome to the world of tech. And I seem to be very dark, so I don't know.
And I'm wearing bright orange, so we're good.
We're good. Yeah, I should be wearing purple. Then we'd be really good. Okay, so it's going great. And you went to a couple sessions on augmented reality or VR that I couldn't go to at FETC. You want to talk about those?
Yeah, I only did one session on augmented reality. I went to Nick from Plato Academy. I went to his. It was augmented reality in the science classroom.
Uh-huh.
So he talked a little bit
Nick,
about...
right?
I'm sorry?
Was that
Sorry?
Nick?
Yes. Yes. He talked a little bit about some of the apps that he is using currently in his classroom. And it was a quick 40 minutes, so it was kind of a run through.
And what kind of apps did he showcase during that time?
Let me grab my notes.
You're frozen, Amber.
He did. I'm frozen.
Are you there?
Am I back?
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of apps did Nick showcase?
He did a little bit with Augmented. He also did Quiver. We talked a little bit about the new EDU app that they're working on. He did a couple of the NASA apps that are out. He showed them the launch. And then he also went through some of like the leap motion and using the kinetic sensor, which was kind of cool.
I would have to agree, Doug. Blab is not doing well tonight, and I'm as close to as I can to my router, so I'm not for sure why it's so difficult. Nick did write a book about how to use augmented reality in science, in a science classroom study, and he did it with iBooks. And he showcased Augmented and what was the anatomy and the AR brain.
He did Anatomy 4D.
Anatomy 4D, and then AR skull, and there was another one. Oh, and you're showing your notes. You're such a sketchy note type person. I wish I could do that.
Did you just call me sketchy?
You're sketchy.
He's sketchy. He did the NASA 3D.
Oh, NASA, that was the other one. I love NASA. They have 3 apps that have augmented reality related to them. So if you do a search,
yeah, he did that one. The spacecraft 3D one he did as well.
Yeah, they do a spacecraft and the 3D view, and there's apps. So if you go into the App Store and you do NASA, you'll get all their apps, and they all have augmented reality into them. And I have a couple of people trying to get in, so give me just 1 second while I try to figure out what they're trying to do. Oh, Adam is one of them. Okay, I should yell at him, not just send me messages when I'm trying to do a hangout. We'll see if he joins us. I have questions for him. Doug, do you have questions? Hey, Doug. Oh, Adam joined us.
Yeah, why that stinks.
Say that again. Blab is doing very difficult tonight. I hear half of the conversation. Hi, Adam.
Hey, what's going on? Hi, Amber.
Doug,
hey, Doug.
Hey, Adam.
Doug, you're frozen.
Oh.
Can you hear us? Please do not look at the background. You see no laundry.
Yeah, this was a challenge to get into. My Mac is like, what do you mean you want me to download Firefox?
I can't believe it went through Firefox. It should go in through any browser. It's web-based.
It said I had to have Chrome or Firefox.
What's going on?
We're freezing a lot.
Oh, yeah? So, that's... Who's... Now, Katie and I think just froze.
Okay, I lost a second. And I lost that. Are you still there, Adam?
I'm here.
He's there.
I am here.
Hello? Okay, you're still there. Okay. I see nothing of Adam or Doug, or I'm like by myself.
You're not.
And I see everybody.
Okay, I see a thumbs down. Who is
And a big thumb.
Is it Doug? No. How's your project going, Doug, with your presidents and your different formats that you're trying? And now you're frozen, so I can't hear you. Move! Say hello!
It's really cold in Maine.
It's cold in Maine. It's frozen.
It's really cold in Florida.
It is freezing in Kansas. I left 70-degree weather in Florida to come to like 30 degrees in Kansas. I was like...
Listen, when you left, it's been 30 since you left.
Oh, well, okay, I left it behind. But it was nice. We had...
Oh, thanks, Adam.
On Friday...
I feel like I should give you one, too. I don't even know what this means.
Friday morning, during my two sessions, it thunderstormed and there was tornado warnings recordings all over the place. We had people receiving texts and they were wanting to leave during my sessions. And I looked at him and I started joking. I said, "Are you serious? This is nothing compared to Kansas." And then it all blew by and it was gorgeous.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like hurricane weather at one point.
Like at 10 o'clock, and I'm right in the middle of presentations, and people are receiving all these messages. It was quite hilarious.
I came out of the Kathy Schrock thing, and it was just like, whoa.
I'm very jealous though. It's still, you guys were in Florida.
It was wonderful. You should have been there.
Hey, I'm telling you, there's a conference coming up in Florida that you should come visit.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, did
somebody
you?
decided to give me a buzz in front of everybody.
What?
What's that? He said
What'd you
somebody
say?
called me about that conference in front of everybody.
We just all happen to be sitting at the same table.
Yeah. Just so happened to be that way.
Ironic.
It's just ironic. I have somebody on speed dial.
Yeah, you do. You do. Everybody seems they should have I'm sure they do. Amber doesn't. You have my number.
I do now because I was like, he's not answering me.
Oh, I was. Yeah.
What,
it's been
30 minutes ago?
It was
What?
really busy. It's been really busy. Like
I have a really good contact.
I love it. It's awesome. I'm super psyched.
Me too. Woohoo.
It's gonna be really cool. So did you get you guys like the app, right? Everything went well with the new app? What happened?
None of my stuff works.
The Teacher Connect.
Only like
Yes, any of the stuff that we've created doesn't work. Like Nick went to go show it during his presentation and it didn't work.
That's because the system is
2 of mine worked.
yeah. The
Uh-oh.
Teach Connect part is now being uploaded and fixed. That's why. The main concern right now, since we did the upgrade to the app, I apologize. I should have let you know ahead of time. The main part was we had to rechange and revamp our trigger images, a lot of them, and the content, because the new app is way more robust, I guess you can say, more it's been a process. Katie knows from the
interface is nice. Like before we went on winter break, we did like a whirlwind field trip. So I stuck a bunch of triggers out on the tables, and the kids just went around triggering left and right and doing all of them, which was kind of fun. But it was so much faster to not have to go and push the 360 and scan and wait, and so that was really nice.
Thank you.
That was
Because my kids are so small, they can't figure out, they're like, where's your name? And they're like searching through my name to find.
That was the
And it
one
was so
compliment I got. I did 2 professional developments in the last 4 days, and they said they love that you just push start and you just go. That was the one compliment that they all gave.
Cool. That was the whole goal, is to get rid of the buttons and to make it just so much easier to use and more robust, and to literally try to make it easier for everybody. And I think now it's just, I love it. I love the way the look is and everything like that in the design. And wait until the 3D buttons come out, where you scan it and then the image is sitting there and you can just press a button and take you to another image.
Adam, somebody was asking me, and I just assumed the answer was yes. At Nick's presentation afterwards, I was kind of fielding questions too. And somebody asked if the triggers, we pulled up the ocean trigger and we're showing them. Actually, it was the gentleman that I have your contact for. He was asking if it works in conjunction with Google Cardboard. And I would imagine yes.
It will be, right?
Yeah. Because because when you
Okay.
download the Google Cardboard app, it actually puts it into. I think Nick actually utilized the Google Cardboard with our 360, and he's the one that said it works awesome in it.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I think it's totally it will work. You know, I think it's a cool idea for schools to be able to utilize those 360s for the Google Cardboard.
We have them coming to our school on Tuesday.
Yeah.
The Google Expedition team.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys got it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So,
I have.
Tell me how that goes.
yeah, I'm excited. It's kind of, they don't give a ton of details. So we don't know 100% what to expect, but I was given 20 time slots. The teachers got to pick 100 different, there were 100 field trips they could choose from.
They will not even talk
So-
to me because I live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Their map changed today. Like I've been showing the kids, I'm like, this is kind of a big deal that we were chosen because up until now there were only 10 states. And today there's like 20, like the entire United States is covered.
No,
So they may have opened that up.
No, I went back and looked. They won't come to my school. They won't come to my area.
Mm.
Which okay.
You're like, I can do it on my own.
I
Well, the
have
problem
plenty
is-
of 360s and all that to bring into my classroom. I don't need Google exploration, field trips to do it. Adam's smiling.
I'm not. That's good for me. I'm happy with that. That's okay.
I don't know what these high fives are, but they're
What's that?
fun. I don't know what these high fives are, but they're fun.
They are fun. Woohoo!
Is there a contest like at the end you win something if you have more?
I don't know.
Because Adam's winning. I don't know if I'm cool with that.
Oh wait, my number needs to be more. Give me more, Amber.
Oh yes! Woo!
Woo! Party! Okay, I hear myself echoing between one of yours volume there. So somebody needs headphones. So it must be
Someone
Adam
has
since
headphones.
Amber has her earbuds in.
It must be me.
Yes, I can hear myself. And I'm like dark shadow, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Let me see if I can find the pair of headphones because
Man, you called me sketchy, and you're kind of shady. So,
I
well,
be shady. Today's my birthday.
oh, happy
Excuse me,
birthday!
happy birthday.
I can be.
He's going to get the cake
Yeah.
right now.
I don't like cake.
It's okay. It's augmented.
Okay. Calorie free, yummy, right?
Amazing.
Okay, so when we didn't have a chance to really talk when I was in Florida. So I foresee that me and you are going to do a workshop together or something to that form.
I don't know exactly what's going to go on. I've submitted a couple to do sketch notes, and then also taking student presenters to talk about website creation. So I don't know, but he said definitely helping out with because I think there's going to be like an Augmented Academy because everybody's receiving one of those things.
Okay, so we'll need to
Maybe just a spare set of hands. I don't know.
maybe in May we need to get together and do a hangout and kind of go over what we want to do for that academy, because I think I talked him into 2 scheduled sessions and then 2 open ones.
Okay.
Hopefully that's what.
Oh, good. We can design our Augmented t-shirts and we'll puppy
There
paint
you
them.
go. Okay, Adam, definitely put on headphones. I'm echoing.
I Okay, hold on.
But I think between the two of us, we can really do an augmented academy and help the. How many people do you think is going to be there? 100?
He said last year at this time of the year he had 3 presenters, and now he has like over 40 submissions, I think.
Okay, and I was one of the presenters.
Yeah, so it's going like a lot better. Like
that's awesome for him.
I think it's getting a lot more publicity, which is good.
Well, being a first time conference, Nick really did organize it very well, and he had a lot of help, and he had a lot of the kids helping out, which I appreciated. Being at several conferences in the past, that it went very smooth.
Yeah.
On my part, being a presenter and coming in. Oh, we lost Adam. We scared him away.
He's there. He wants to go get headphones.
Well, I'm not sure what he's doing. Oh, we completely lost.
Now he's gone.
So hopefully, his conference will go very well, and that's in the end of June. That's right. I can't remember.
I think so. And then ISTE. Well,
and ISTE's
his is like his is like the week before, and then ISTE's the following.
Right, and I probably will not be at ISTE. I'll probably be online via ISTE. My son is getting ready to go to college, so we'll probably spend the last week in July getting him prepared and moving and all that wonderful stuff that I've never thought I would have to live through.
Isn't ISTE in June?
Yes, and he can move in to his apartment the first part of July.
Oh, wow.
So I will be,
that's early.
I might be crying from May to August. There's Adam. We'll see if we can get him back. Maybe. We lost Doug. I'm not sure where Doug went. Doug, are you still there? We'll see if he replies.
So I couldn't find headphones, so if I echo, I'm sorry.
I should be used to my voice echoing through my classroom. All my students record me when I do demos. It's annoying. Doug is lurking. I'm sorry, Doug, if you're... Vlad is not working, and I'm like at my door, literally at my door. My Wi-Fi is like a few feet away, and I'm not for sure why we're having such issues. I would rather sit on my couch, but that's not happening. Amber shared the Supreme Tech for Teachers conference. So if you're interested in presenting or attending, please hit that link. What did they have, like 40 presenter or applicants for presenters?
Yeah, I think that was the last thing I heard. I'm sure there's been more since
and we
then.
will have a That Academy going on at the same time. And I talked with Nick, and we'll have one room reserved just for augmented reality. And we'll have 2 scheduled times where we will present how to use augmented reality, and then the other 2 times where people can walk in and get one-on-one help of using augmented reality in their classroom.
It's awesome.
Adam is playing favorites, really?
No, I'm not. Hold on.
Affinity, it's the redhead. Oh, wait, I can be a redhead if I want to be.
So,
I have a redheaded kid. Does that count?
No, you don't want to have red hair. It was my downfall at FUTC.
He gets petted all the time. Literally, we go anywhere
Somebody
and he
petted
gets petted.
me. They were like, "Your hair is so pretty," and I was like, "It's terrifying."
He's lived with that his whole life.
It's so horrible.
My dad had red.
It's the red hair and freckles.
It's a what?
Red hair and freckles.
Yeah, I think it's you either like you have your soul stolen by us or we're good to pet. I don't know. Anyway, on that note.
Amber thinks you're playing favorites, Adam.
No, we're tied now.
We're tied.
fine.
Okay. 56-56.
You're hosting.
Oh, wait.
I'll give you
I'm
one.
up one.
I gave it to you.
I will make it tie. There you go. 57-57. Oh, wait. 50. It's
Nice. So, any great takeaways from FATC?
I actually talked with several companies while I was there, and I so want to develop my own LMS. I know, he's shaking his head. No.
You don't want to do that.
Why not?
Because I used to be young looking.
She wants to take on Schoology.
I used to be young.
Schoology is not the answer. I talked with Seesaw, Canvas, Schoology. Edmodo was not there this year, which was sad, since I'm an ambassador for them. There was like 6 there. I talked with all of them, and I want my own platform. So let's develop it. He's shaking his head no.
I just talked to National Vigor.
It's not you. You're not coming through, Katie Ann. I didn't hear anything you said.
I know. I'm going to get a plane ticket and going to Jersey, and we're going to talk it out.
On its way. How come I have?
If my school will let me leave.
Yeah, it's I see. If they'll let you leave, but LMS systems are the hardest thing in the world to even market or sell, and so we started developing an LMS system for the augmented reality aspect of what we're doing because it was just so much easier to use if they had a library to be able to access.
Nice. Our host is gone.
Hey, just me and you, Amber. Go, Mona Lisa.
I'm losing every.
She doesn't want.
I feel like you're the Wicked Witch and we poured water on you. I'm melting. I'm melting
in
away.
Kansas. I can beat the Wicked Witch. Jess Rogering says no, it's highly competitive field, and I totally agree because I met with all of them, and they're competing, trying to get everybody's attention between free services and paid services.
Yeah.
And I wish there was like a universal type, being a teacher and trying to access all of these things. I wish there was just one universal platform to do it all, do the green screen, do the augmented reality, do all of it. I wish I could develop that company
and
or that platform.
That was the goal that I had in mind.
Adam, you want to do something together?
I'm an augmented reality company, and
Adam, I'd like to start a cupcake store too. Do you want to go in business with me?
I would rather do a cupcake. I would rather do a cupcake factory or a cupcake store than an LMS system.
We could augment them.
I'd rather
Okay.
augment those cupcakes and sell them as what is the flavor of the day. It's a surprise. Scan it and it'll tell you the flavor.
And calorie free nonetheless.
Well, can I announce
and
that I wrote a
April
book?
Trek.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Can I announce that I wrote a book?
You did.
I did. During the summer, I wrote a book.
How to make a cupcake store?
No.
Tell us.
How to the keys to using augmented reality in education.
Ooh.
And I'm writing on top of that teacher guides to using that in education.
Well, and that is awesome. I'm so happy to hear that because there's
You better be happy. It's your company.
He's like, I'm just now hearing about it.
yeah, me.
No, he knew about it.
So I do have, like, I'll tell you two things. The first thing is that I got off the
Schoology, sorry.
what's that?
Oh, it was like Schoology right there.
Yeah, been there.
So I got what was I gonna say? They
I don't know. My headphones are choking me. Sorry.
I just became a gold sponsor for EdCamp Global.
Awesome.
Like Global Classroom?
Yeah, the one that's coming up.
Yay, I'm presenting.
I'm
I
not
heard.
presenting.
I was augmented reality up until 2 days ago.
You what?
I'm gone.
I was doing augmented reality up until 2 days ago.
You're still doing it?
I'm doing sketch notes now.
That's right. Okay.
I'm gone.
You're what?
I'm gone that weekend.
Oh.
Oh, I'm excited.
Listen,
I
Adam, I'm
was
going to figure out
asked if
how
I
to
can.
augment my sketch notes.
What was that, Amber? Wait. What was that, Amber?
Oh, I said I'm going to figure out how to augment my sketch notes, and it's world domination.
Okay. And you're gonna dominate who? The whole entire world, or just Florida?
Yeah, probably.
You're gonna start with Florida first.
Probably.
Okay.
Look how cute they are.
I saw.
Okay, that's next weekend, right?
It's the 28th.
Yeah, next weekend. I'm gone next week.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think it is. It's right. It starts on the 28th. That Friday, right? The last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, my session's at like 5:30 at night.
Okay.
I probably will try to sneak in some augmented stuff though, because I'm doing interactive notebooks.
Yay!
So yeah. Well, I'm talking about it's a Twitter chat because I cannot do these formats because everybody drops out on me. So I'm like talking to myself. So we're Twitter chatting.
I don't know. Justin Rogering wants to do egg roll truck. I have no idea what an egg roll truck is.
It sounds amazing.
I want to buy a couple right now. Starving.
He's doing cross topic. Okay, it can't hurt, I guess. I don't know. I will not be available during Global Ed Camp, which is really sad because I normally present during Global Ed Camp. My son and I are getting hopefully his apartment for next fall. So I will be MIA. Please pray.
Sorry.
Please pray for me that I don't cry and have a nervous breakdown during that time.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you're not.
That sounded like a Love and Logic response. I'm sorry you feel that way.
I'm sorry.
What a bummer.
But Ed Camp Global, the the video feeds are recorded, so I'll watch all the recordings. I don't know about the Twitter chats. Are you going to archive them through what's the company that does the archives?
Storify.
Storify, thank you. Brain fart.
Hey, Adam, we have another Ed Camp coming up on, it's Ed Camp St. Augustine. I think it's March 5th. So I'll probably take some triggers over to that and share that again.
That's awesome.
I will be presenting that time for MACE, which is Mid-America Computer Education Conference.
That's awesome.
So you should get
Midwest has computer?
Mid-America Computer Education.
What you guys did at FETC and talking about Augmented and how we're launching, trying to get the 1 million licenses.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you from FETC, or from what I believe is FETC from this past weekend, we just received, we just gave away another 27,000 licenses.
Awesome.
So
Wow.
we had one school for 12,000 licenses.
Do you know which school?
Oh, cool.
I don't, because Lisa's been doing that. Excuse me. Losing my voice. Sorry.
Do you know how many schools I've talked to in the past 2 weeks?
I'm sure a lot, because we've gone up. Our new number is somewhere around 400, and I think the last count was 430,000 students or 415,000 students that we've given licenses to that have signed
Awesome.
up. So you guys are definitely, it's awesome that you know, it's definitely working in giving away those, the 1 million student licenses. And as a matter of fact, we're giving away a license to every participant at EdCamp. So,
For the Global Ed Camp?
We're going to give it away to, and that goes, you know, I think we're really doing awesome in general, just to get the word out there. You guys are doing a phenomenal job about augmented reality. I know there's also another project that we're working on right now, which is going to tie virtual reality into augmented reality. And we're going to be launching, I'll let you know, we are partnering with a virtual reality company to take our 3D objects and put it into their gamification virtual reality. So now kids, it's an educational gaming system, and they will be able to take the 3D images from the game home. So now they can research for the game or actually see what it looks like right from their trigger images. So our 3D library is being infused into the games.
Yeah.
And
That's cool.
pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So we'll be having that augmented reality, virtual reality aspect to it, which is pretty cool.
That reminds me a little bit, and I don't know if you've had a chance to play with them, the ViewMaster, the new ViewMaster that came out.
I tried that. It was fun.
They're kind of interesting because the actual like discs that you use to put into the ViewMaster, they're like a hard piece of plastic, but they're augmented. So when you trigger it, there's a 3D image that pops up, and it's a very limited library right now. They have like, I have World Destinations, and it has like Tower Bridge in London, Chichen Itza in Mexico, and Statue of Liberty. So that's the augmented piece. But then once you click on the augmented piece with the ViewMaster, it actually takes you into a 360 environment. But it's more virtual reality than like just a 360. But what's kind of cool with those, the way that the headset is built, anywhere that there's like a little like red trigger, the kids can click on it and it takes them into a different environment within it. So like if they're walking outside, it takes them into a building or it takes them to a different viewpoint. And then it also gives like information when they click on the little triggers, information comes up that they can read.
That's the one I tried.
But very, very limited right now.
Yeah, and it's limited at the moment. They said they're going to try and produce a little bit more, but it was really cool, and they let me try it a couple weeks ago. It's I see that's where that's going to go with if we can get the 360s interactive where you can push and interact. I can totally see that's where it's going to go. That's where they're wanting to go with it.
Right.
But
I think you're right.
It takes time and patience.
It does take time. It takes
and money.
Takes a little bit of time and money. Yep, it does.
But it's coming, and I can't wait for it all to converge and sync and work together.
Well, I think the biggest hurdle was to take that experience that we first launched 2 years ago and change it so that it's really that much easier to use and that much more friendly to use, and no complicated buttons and trying to break it up into channels and worrying about that. It's this took a lot of time and a lot of patience and energy, and that's why now we'll move. Once our live, we had a lot of images and content that we had to upload. That's the problem, and that's why I apologize for the Teach Connect. Teach Connect is currently being uploaded, but we had to revamp some images and some things because the reader that we have that we created is now so it's not as glitchy as it was, and now it's like with those triggers, if you saw, you can move anywhere really, and it doesn't like flip flop a little bit.
That was one of the big things that the people that we were talking to after Nick's session at FETC, the one thing that they loved was like we were showing them Quiver, which they have a lot of bells and whistles, but you have to stay absolutely positively on top of the trigger. And if you look up or move away, the image is gone. And so that was one thing they really liked, that it was like locked and loaded. So they could kind of walk around with it. They could move away, which was nice. And it's easy to switch from trigger to trigger as well with the new interface.
That's what my students noticed when we started using the new platform, is they could scan, move to the next one, and it was loading just like that.
Which is, it's really important that we did that and that it is like that.
This is sad.
It's fine. That means it's 9 o'clock. It's singing.
Yeah, right.
Oh, listen, this clock is crazy. I don't know if you can see it. The face. No, I don't think you can see it. The whole face moves.
Oh, how fun.
Like, and it comes back. It's crazy.
Just so you know, I had one of those. And I used the word had.
My principal got it for me, so.
Still had one.
Adam is gone.
Yeah, we were glad it has a light sensor on it, so it's not on when you're sleeping.
Yeah, mine had an on and off switch that ended up being given to my parents. Anyway. Gideon's gone.
Hey, who's hosting this
You
thing?
are.
Okay, cool. So, next question.
So, where'd she go?
I don't know.
That's interesting. I'm sure she'll.
It's 9 o'clock.
She's done.
It's like, I'm off the clock.
So I did want to say thank you though for everything. That was like, hopefully that'll be like a really good.
I could hear you the whole time, right?
Yeah, I hope so. I was freaking out because when I when I saw KDN, I was like, oh, I got this, this connection. And then I lost his card, his business card. And he's like, get in contact with me. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I found it. It was inside of my phone. Like I had shoved it behind the case so I wouldn't lose it. And I just found it the other day. I was like, oh my goodness.
Wow, that's good. Now we'll have to talk about that a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had a couple of questions, and I think it's a good opportunity for maybe you to really make that and be that person, the face of.
Well, I think my connection with it that I really liked was it was a historical thing. So it had a lot to do with my content area. And it was kind of interesting. He was sitting in on a science augmented reality session. And so it was just ironic that I was sitting there and ended up like intercepting the question that he had.
That's awesome.
But he also had my phone in his hands with one of your triggers on it. So I was like, don't walk too far with that. I know it looks like you're swimming, sir, but I need that back.
No, that's cool. It's definitely.
Yeah, we had it in, we actually stuck that inside of, I don't even know what the brand was. Nick had some, like, Oculus Rift knockoff. It was like a Death Tech 3R VR. I don't know if you've seen those.
No.
Yeah.
And it worked?
It was pretty cool, though. Yeah, it worked. It was really awesome because then they could have the whole headset on and see it.
Oh wow! So
it was very similar to Google Cardboard, but it was like a plastic case that like strapped on their head. So
we know that it definitely those 360 virtual environments are definitely doable in an eyewear. So that's good.
Yeah.
Which is
yeah, and I think that's a big thing because that really. I mean, it takes your hands off of it, so it feels like you're actually there when you have those, like the headpiece, which is kind of cool.
Cool.
Hi, Kevin. I see that
Hey, Katie, and welcome
you
back.
joined us. How are you? Kevin is joining us, so I thought I'd say hi. We are actually at the end of our session, so thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Amber and Ada, for talking with me. Last week I was talking by myself. It was quite interesting. I'll have to watch the recording. I do want to let you know that there is a book coming out along with teacher guide on how to use augmented reality in education. The teacher guide will be towards that and all the 360s, 3D models, and augmented animation triggers. And the book will be kind of just an all around. I've been working on it since June and it's almost done and I can't wait to kind of share it with everybody. It's called Keys to Augmented Reality and Education. Oh, wait. I forgot the title. Keys to Unlocking Augmented Reality. The cover, I approved it this week, and it looks really cool. It has a hand with all the some planets coming out and some stars, and it's kind of cool.
So when does that come to print?
Hopefully in the next 3 weeks, if it comes to print. I have to approve a couple of things, and then it should be live for print. Knock on wood.
Is it actually going to be printed, or are you going to have a digital available?
It will be printed. I have to approve the digital copy because they're making it as a PDF, and I have to approve if it's going to be like a straight PDF or if it's going to be like rotated for iPad so it can change. Those are still in the works, but the digital copy should be released hopefully in the next 3 to 4 weeks. I approved the cover.
Very cool. Congrats.
This weekend. I was so excited when the cover came across, and it kind of looks. I think it kind of looks cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So I'll have to look. It will be available on all of those platforms, Barnes and Noble, anything that you can get online. It should be available for.
So just out of curiosity, is the cover augmented?
No. I should.
Ah.
I should change that, right? Be a surprise. Say, scan it with this app. He's raising his hand like, yes, choose me.
That'd be cool.
The cover currently is not augmented, but it can change.
You'll release the book with a sticker on the front that's like, please augment using.
Use this app to scan and get additional content.
Woohoo!
You know, that's a pretty cool idea. I would have never thought of that.
It's been
What?
augmenting a cover of a book.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, like,
I'm saying,
maybe you should start the egg roll truck.
You like Augie? Did you guys see Augie?
He's cute. Is that his
Yeah.
name? Nice.
Augie.
The kids got a kick out of it the first time I pulled it up.
I want to put it on. You could just scan that. We'll put your book on that. We'll just make it a little button that they can scan, and you can read the book from the little button.
Adam, we need T-shirts with him on it. That'd be awesome.
We got it. It's on its way.
You got it?
Let me know when. We'll make it up.
With his awesome T-shirts.
Oh,
Wait, is the shirt going to be augmented? Because that would rock.
I've augmented a shirt before, and it was awesome.
I saw somebody that did that with the heart cam. It was terrifying.
Well, no, not like that. They would come up and scan the back of my shirt to get additional information. I was quite weary of the front being scanned. But
That's awesome.
yeah,
I
they
have a
had
problem
fun.
with shirts being augmented.
You have what?
I said I have a problem with shirts being augmented.
Yeah, it's
was
weird.
Fun. They had to find me through this conference to scan it.
I
That's like scratch and sniff shirts. Those shouldn't exist.
you know, I just somebody videotaping, like coming up with a camera to your front, saying, "Oh, it's me augmenting. Don't worry about it," and it just doesn't sound right. Doesn't. I don't know. Katie Ann, can you get me the information for your book? We'll put it up on the website and let people know that you're published and that it's under the ambassador page and stuff, so we can promote it for you.
As soon as they give me the funnel link to where it's going to be available, I will. I just approved the cover on Saturday.
Cool.
So as soon as I get all the information, I've been working on it since June. It's been quite a process. So as soon as it's all together and they approved it, we will definitely be putting that out everywhere so everybody can have access to it.
Awesome.
And then, of course, the teacher edition will be available after that.
Oh, very cool.
I just want to give you guys some extra props for all the support that you guys do, and for me. And I'm gonna leave Katie Ann with one above you, or for.
I'm okay with that. She's got an H next to her name. I only have a G.
I only have a G.
We're G.
Yo. G. That's all right. When you said the Slim Shady, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm the Slim Shady, and
Yes.
Some shady. Okay. We are going to call it for the night, and we will be back with Let's Talk AR in, was it 2 weeks? And then is it next week? We have our Twitter chat, AR for Learning. So feel free to join us next Thursday for a Twitter chat. Hopefully we can get a whole bunch more people joining us and asking questions on how to use augmented reality in education. Until then, woo! See ya.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. I don't know how to hang up.